Hello, I am Dr. Tamara Camo, author of Menopause Essentials, and I want to wish everyone luck on the lymph detox. And I wanted to share with you my personal plan for how I'm going to eat during the detox. I am not the physician for all of you, so I'm not presuming to tell you what you should eat, but I will share with you some of my thoughts on eating and see if any of my thoughts might work for you. And during the lymph challenge, I'm not going to eat significantly different than how I normally eat. I'll just be better at not straying for what I'm supposed to be doing. So in general, the first thing you want to realize is that half of your lymph system is in your gut. So you want to be mindful of the things you put in your gut, and that is food. Certain foods are inflammatory. So we'll start with wheat and gluten. We know a lot of people are allergic to gluten, but some people aren't. Just because a person isn't allergic doesn't mean it's not an inflammatory food. During the detox, I already have a lot of gluten-free bread and gluten-free pasta, but maybe I'd do zucchini noodles. I would do a lot of different things to make sure that that particular inflammatory particle did not enter my diet while I'm trying to clean my lymph nodes. The second inflammatory thing that I typically avoid but will definitely be good about during this challenge is dairy. 75% of the world really does not do well with dairy, not just because they're lactose intolerant, but there's a lot of different proteins in milk that can trigger the body to create an immune response. So be mindful of your dairy. I've been using dairy substitutes for a long time. I have flax milk in my refrigerator. I keep hemp milk. I use macadamia nut milk. In general, I eat 90% less dairy now than I did when I was younger. The third thing is meat. Meat may or may not be inflammatory depending on if it's corn-fed, grass-fed, whatever they've done to the beef. A lot of people are trying to eat organic beef, and that's great. But even if you have the finest cut of meat, it's still a different amount of enzymes and work for your body to digest it. And when you're trying to clean, you don't want to add a lot of residue to your diet. So eating more fruit and vegetable forward, I follow a mostly Mediterranean diet, which is lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, lots of fish. So be mindful of how much meat you are putting in your gut. So enzymes. So we discussed meat and how it requires a lot of enzymes for you to digest. I always take enzymes. I've been taking them for over a decade, but during the cleanse I'll be better about taking them because we all don't carry them with us. I try to carry the little blister packs in my purse, but we aren't always doing them at every single meal, and I do them on an empty stomach because it helps inflammation that's not in my gut, but also definitely with each meal you want to make sure you minimize your body's digestive work. So be mindful of your enzyme intake during the diet. I am going to be mindful of mine. Last but not least, time-restricted eating. I follow a time-restricted eating habit, and I've done that since I was young. Medicine's very hectic, and sometimes mornings are rushed, and it's hard to figure out how to eat something healthy. It's much more easy to plot lunch and dinner. So my eating window starts around 11 or 12, and I stop eating around when the sun sets. Many studies have shown that having an eating window of less than 12 hours where your gut is resting for 12 hours is better for many health goals. So good luck on your challenge, and I hope that at the end everyone feels better and accomplishes whatever they're trying to accomplish. And so I'll keep you updated on how I'm doing and encourage everyone. So thanks a lot for listening.